Welcome, dear students. Today we will study the new vocab of New Hello curriculum, Prep 3, Unit 7. Let's start. Unit 7, all about sports. All about sports means that the whole unit is about sports, or we will read and listen and study so many things about sports, or everything about sports. New vocabulary. Courts. Courts means places where a tennis or a basketball match is played. The place in which we play tennis or basketball. Poles. Poles means long bits of metal or wood. Long pieces of metal or wood. Score. Score means what you need to do to win in some sport. Of course, to win in some sports game, you need to score goals, score points. So this is what we call score. To score is what you need to do to win some sports game. Indoor. Indoor means inside a building. The opposite of indoor is outdoor. Of course, means outside a building. Outdoor means outside a building. So indoor means inside a building. Bits. As I told you, bits, pieces of something. Pieces of something. Trophy. A prize for winning a competition or a race, or sometimes a silver cup. So, trophy is a prize for winning a competition or a race. An athlete. An athlete is someone who is good at sports. Of course, he always practices, and he is athlete. His body is good, like bodybuilding. An athlete, sportsman, someone who is good at sports. The next word is spectator. Spectator. You know, spectator, people who are watching a match or a game. So the people who are watching the match, they are called spectators. An opponent. An opponent is someone who tries to defeat another person in a game. So when you are playing a game, the other person who is trying to defeat you is your opponent. He is your opponent. Racket. Racket. Racket is a tool we use to hit the ball. For example, the tennis racket. The tennis racket is the tool or the racket we use to hit the ball to play the game. Referee. Referee, someone who makes sure that the rules are followed in a game. You know, the person who is always tries to make sure that the rules are followed in a game. For example, the football referee. Yell. Yell. Yell is to encourage your team by shouting. You know, when you say go on, for example, you are yelling, or to yell is to encourage your team by shouting. Let's move to these expressions or sentences. Believe that means that you think or believe that something is happening or will happen. Or, for example, I believe that Egypt is the best country ever. For example, this means that I think, in my opinion, Egypt is the best country ever. So I believe that. So the word believe is followed by the word that. believe that. So I believe that Egypt is the. Then we follow this sentence with a whole sentence. So I believe that what is coming here is a sentence. I believe that Egypt is the best country. Egypt is the best country. This is a sentence. Okay, similar to. It means something is similar to the other thing. They are like each other. They are alike. For example, this school is similar to my previous school. Or another example, this man is similar to my brother. He is like my brother. Wait for. Wait for means that you wait for someone or something. I'm waiting for my graduation day. I'm waiting for my graduation day. Or I'm waiting for you here. I'm waiting for you here. Or the other word is wait in a queue. Wait in a queue means to wait in a line, line, waiting your turn. For example, when you go to the bank or when you go to the school, you wait in a queue in a line, like a line. Now time to exercise about vocabulary. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Nobody is using tennis space, so let's play tennis. So he says that nobody is using the place in which they play tennis. So what do we call the place in which we play tennis? Do we call it court, craft, crop, field? Great, court. So nobody is using the tennis court, so let's play tennis. Number 2, a long bit of metal or wood is called a pavement, planet, plow, or pole. Great, pole. So a long bit of metal or wood is called pole. It's called pole. Number 3, tennis can be a or an space sports. Tennis can be a door or an door sport, or tennis can be an indoor sport. Tennis can be an indoor sport, or tennis can be a outdoor sport. No, great. So tennis can be an indoor sport. This word, an indoor sport. 4, some people believe that tennis was spaced by the French. Some people believe that tennis was invented, made, done, discovered. Yes, invented. Great. Invented means that to find something out from nothing. This thing wasn't existing before, so you created it. But discover, to find something which was hidden, which was already existing on the earth or in our world, but nobody knows anything about it. When we find or we will discover it, so we know that thing. Some people believe that tennis was invented by the French. Great. Number 5, the very first tennis balls were made space leather, out leather, by leather, in leather, from leather. Great, from. So the very first tennis balls were made from leather. Number 6, a tennis ball has to space 6.54 or 7.3 centimeters across the middle. So a tennis ball has to weigh, has to count, has to measure, has to add. Yes, has to measure. Measure means to know the exact number or length of something. So a tennis ball has to measure 6.54 to 7.3 centimeters across the middle, so measure. Thanks for listening and see you with the second part of the unit, the grammar part.